So we're heading now to the north. We were just in Beaufort we had a long day today following the UWP Motorcade. So coach, what do you say? Today was a long day.
Today was not just a long day. Today was a day that proved to all Labour Party hacks and those who want to get back into Parliament that there is nothing for them. It's a reality. And I want to send that message to the 6 horsemen, Ray Charles and his 5 stooges. I want to send this message to them. Sometimes while we in the studio, they do talk about, oh yes, these people have no fun, it's only 3 people. But what I want to say to them tonight, that in this country, St. Lucia, there is no other station that have so many international calls coming to their studio. You see, you know why? Because the people, they live abroad, their family, they see what is happening, and they call in onto their family. Do not make the mistake by voting the Labour Party. You see, according to what they seen, they beg in their family. Those that will not be able to encourage them will be coming down, in order to support the United Shastney so that they continue the good works. Why should someone be against progress? Why should someone be against development? Because when some places develop, eventually, if you as the neighbor or you live in a neighborhood, if your property did worth $5, you could call for 9 and 10. You see, development, that is what it costs, and this is what it brings. You see?
All right, so we are on our way back to the north at this time. Stay tuned. We're going to be taking a short break at this time.
PAX is the agent for Caribbean Line, which offers an effective alternative for global integrative of transport logistics from Sheerness, UK to Beaufort, St. Lucia in shipping, documentation, administrative procedure, loading and unloading operations. We also offer courier, small package service, customs brokerage, ship agency, freight forwarder, consolidator, and accounting services. Visit them today on New Dock Road, Beaufort, or call 454-1200 or 7198837. PAX is effective, efficient, and reliable.
Real estate transactions are now made easy. Whether buying, selling, or renting residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, or touristic property, we offer the best deals in real estate transactions with professional support, including valuation, material sourcing, and construction. Contact Ed Harris and Associates, your courteous and efficient real estate agents. Call 485-1456 or email caribbiz@gmail.com.
Do you need to copy or print your document? Are you in need of insurance? Are you looking for office stationery? Stop. Yes, LMP Services on Clark Lane, Beaufort has all the services you need. They open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or call 454-8757 or 721-8757 for affordable rates, reliable and effective customer service with a difference.
Ernesto's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Viford Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more. We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays on most holidays from 8 to 1.
L'on prie en estomac depuis.
What do you need to transport? Call the hauler. At M&E's Trucking, we offer a wide range of services island-wide, from containerized movement, flatbed service, and lowboy transfers. We're located at Beanfield View Fort. Our skillful professional drivers are ready to serve you. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram or email us at vibration711@gmail.com. Call us at 488-1000. We're ready to serve you. M&E's Trucking Service, a powerhouse ready to haul.
Welcome back, and thanks to our loyal viewers for staying with us. After all that you have seen today, we are now in the Micoud North constituency, and with me is Honorable Gail T.C. Rigobert. Minister, I would like to ask you, based on what has happened today, are you satisfied?
I am more than satisfied, and thank you so very much for stopping here. The people have spoken. The people, in their myriad ways, are saying that they are happy with the work that the United Workers' Party has done, that they are happy with the representation that I've given to the community, and the excitement is telling. It was exhilarating today just joining them and going through the constituency onto Vieux-Fort and back, and just lining the street here as other constituencies went by. And I've always said that Micoud North is the crown seat of the United Workers' Party, and the people of Micoud North are proving yet again that they will lead the way into the victory at this year's polls.
St. Lucia, you heard it from the minister herself. Thank you, Minister. It was an honor talking to you tonight.
Thank you for popping by.
Right, so we are in Micoud, and the supporters of the United Workers' Party, they are still out. At this hour, we've been out all day, and the people just won't leave the streets because they are excited about what is what is to come. Come out, St. Lucia, the 26th of this month, July 2021, for the United Party's general election. I'm just saying, it's the United Workers' Party.
United Workers' Party, yes.
Based on what I've seen today, Minister, clear cut.
I would love to say that as well, that based on the turnout today, that I can sleep comfortably, but I know the only way to seal the deal is for people to come out on election day to vote. That is the thing that matters the most. These activities help to build morale and energize the supporters, but the most important thing that we need for them to do is for them to endorse our party and the continuation of the United Workers' Party in government so we can continue the awesome work we have started. Please come out to vote for the United Workers' Party. Wherever you are in St. Lucia, in Micoud North, Micoud South, and all around the island to Grosley and back, I'm asking you please to endorse the party that has proven over the past 5 years that it cares about you and that it can deliver to the people even through the most difficult challenges. And thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you, Minister. All right, so stay tuned to GVD TV. We will be going right back on the streets because the people are still out. Thank you.
PAX is the agent for Caribbean Line, which offers an effective alternative for global integrative of transport logistics from Sheerness, UK to Vieux-Fort St. Lucia in shipping, documentation, administrative procedure, loading and unloading operations. We also offer courier, small package service, customs brokerage, ship agency, freight forwarder, consolidator, and accounting services. Visit them today on New Dock Road, Vieux-Fort, or call 454-1200 or 7198837. PAX is effective, efficient, and reliable.
Real estate transactions are now made easy. Whether buying, selling, or renting residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, or touristic property, we offer the best deals in real estate transactions with professional support, including valuation, material sourcing, and construction. Contact Ed Harris and Associates, your courteous and efficient real estate agents. Call 485-1456 or email carrotbiz@gmail.com.
Do you need to copy or print your document? Are you in need of insurance? Are you looking for office stationery? Stop. Yes, LMP Services on Clark Lane, Vieux-Fort has all the services you need. They open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or call 454-8757 or 721-8757 for affordable rates, reliable and effective customer service with a difference.
And Nestor's Auto Parts, located on the Labrie-Vieux-Fort Highway, is your place for auto parts. We have suspension parts, mounts, brakes, shocks, and so much more.
We specialize in accessories like mats, batteries, horns, lubricants, and much more. We're open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 to 5 and Sundays and most holidays from 8 to 1.
L'opri, an esto kay de pou you.
What do you need to transport? Call the home.
It's not going.
Another one again?
Yeah. This is another crash hotspot, that's why. And then they're doing works over there and the people still not slowing down. No regrets.
Very good.
My party's on the move. Although I can't vote. Still my party.
Are you entitled yet? You're not entitled yet?
Nah, I'm not. I'm good on. Vitas, the mic is not on. Turn it off, please. Turn it off. clearly he missed it by the skin of his teeth. And then for persons now who never vote before to come out now and vote on top of what voted the last time, trust me, there's no winning for him. He can't win. There's no way he winning. Pass them, he said. Pass them. Vice and coach acting like the Jamaican buses with the conductors. When the traffic is like this, they hit the stop. Why, Coach, when we thought that it was over, it's still going on. Look at the long motorcade that is in front of us right now. They're on their way. This set, we're right behind this is a Flabo train, right behind the Flabo train, and the Flabo train seems to be full.
The Flabo train is full.
Right in front of us here.
But what I realized, on the 26th, we might need about 1,000 Flabo train. Because this one true Flabo train will not be sufficient.
Wow.
Yeah, will not be sufficient.
I agree with you.
If I say it is amazing to see with all the Roro from the Labour Party. This is what got me so much of amazed. To see that the people have made up their mind to continue to support the United Workers' Party. This is a smart move. To see to it that the United Workers' Party, with our Prime Minister Alan Chasney, complete their mission. Yeah.
And it's not like it's a handful of persons that came out from the communities to support. I mean, a whole lot of them, a whole lot of persons from each community came out today to support the UWP.
Yeah, my blood. Sis, I want to assure you that you see when the 6 horsemen.
I say you and them 6 horsemen.
When them 6 horsemen see exactly what happened today in this motorcade, I don't know exactly what rumor they will be coming with again. Just as I said before, if I were in the shoes of those 6 horsemen, I would have just cancel 26, stay home, and let the United Workers' Party with Mr. Alan Chasney just do their thing. Because the people feel confident, the people feel good with what they have seen, what has been done by the United Workers' Party candidates. When you look at Fede and the others that just come into the business for the first time in politics, and when you look at Kenny and Ray Charles, who have been there for years, up to now these men haven't bring anything to the table, and expecting people to listen to them by begging the people, saying, give me another chance. How many chances one man should have? You give a man one chance, you give him a second, you give him going to 20 and 25 years? Nothing that they could pinpoint that. What's that, Missy? You think that big boss? Yes. You see? So that is why when you see take a look at what took place today with the United Workers' Party and the United Workers' Party supporters, I don't know. You'll not be able to fall asleep. Yeah.
They'll search for sleep and they won't get any, coach.
And me?
They'll search for sleep and won't get any.
Any. And they should not lie down to try and fall asleep. It's best they stand up and try and fall asleep. Yeah. I know this will eventually touch them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But how you expect every time an election coming to beg the people, you all have a salary and doing nothing and expect people to listen and keep voting you all over and over? This cannot work. You see? But the people get smart now. The people realize, well, that thing they use in that phrase, the Mali, the people realize, well, these people, they do consider them to be Maliwe, but the people realize that they are the ones that want to keep them Maliwe for the rest of their life. So that is why the people are anxious to get out of that foolishness. You see? And I would assure you, on the 26th, this will be history. Not breaking down an old prison is history. This will be history on the 26th of July. Will you agree with me that we had almost 80% of voters in this country, in this Motorcade?
I may even say more. I may even say more.
Oh.
Because like I told you, I was not looking for this at all. I never expected this. I never saw this coming. Yes, I know that persons would come out in support, But I was not expecting this at all.
Now, for this exhaustment, when King, as you heard from the waiting Prime Minister, whereas some guys was there when he was interviewing and using such word, and the guys told him, sorry, never in history, never in his life, that would never happen. So, when come to see what do take place today in this country, in this motorcade, they should come to realize that they are finished.
Thousands of persons were out today. People came out from every single community. For those who were not able to join the motorcade, they stood in the way by the wayside, and they were there waving their flags, waving their shirts, waving whatever it is that they could wave. I tell you, it was awesome. It was awesome, St. Lucia.
You want the
Yeah, make sure you vote. Yeah. Let's see him, man. You blind.
The motorcade is still on. When you think that the people were over and done with it, they're still in high spirits.
I wish I could have counted the amount of vehicles and people in this motorcade tonight. Yes, sir? Because this is all.
Buses, jeeps,
motorcycles,
vans, trailers, motorcycles. Oh my goodness! Vehicles of all shapes, size, and description.
You see, when you believe that, you put your mind that you run things and trying to disrespect people, you see, and coming back to people is every time you needed them, but every time they give you the break, you forgot them completely. So right now the people are showing them that the game is over. You see, no more comedian. You see. So this is a lesson. I can't wait to see the 26th. You see.
Me neither.
After I saw that, saw today, I believe that there is nothing for them.
You see, over the years, persons have looked at politicians as people who make promises and they don't keep them. But the UWP, before they came into power in 2016, they promised a 5 to stay alive, and they made good on that and on those promises. So it's almost like a revolution in politics. It's a turnaround for what people are used to. They are used to being promised things and it's never delivered. But this government has delivered, and the people have seen it. So there's nothing more for the UWP to prove.
That is why when they talk about, they say all kind of things, that the Prime Minister, he's a white man, he doesn't belong to her. Well, I will say to them tonight, it is a good thing that Mr. Alan Shastner is a white man, and it's a good thing, as they say, knowing that the man raised her, do all what he had to do as a youngster down here. I want to say, praise to the white man, because the black men them, they have done nothing, so therefore, this is the reason we're putting them out completely in this general election on the 26th of July. And to sit with that, we give the white man another 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
It's funny that you should mention about the white man thing, because we tend to always say that the whites are racist towards us. But when you look at it, isn't this racism as well? Because if you're going to say that, or you don't want the person to lead because they're white, isn't that racism at its core?
My dear, people talk about racism, and to me, in St. Lucia, they don't even know the meaning of racism. You see? Because I've been saying to them that when this guy gets shot in America, the St. Lucian guy, Jean, they used words by saying Black Lives Matter. But to me, this is not for St. Lucia. Black Lives Matter is for America. Because racism is, check for the year, the amount of people who get killed. It wasn't by no black man, you know. No white man, you know. It was through black people. When you leave a shovel at your home outside, or anything of your belongings, when you get home and it disappears, is who take it? A black man. A white man never kill a black man in St. Lucia. So to me, this is racism.
Yes. We have to be careful of the things that we say, because it can come back to haunt us, you know.
Oh yes. When you keep talking about having people calling on talk show, talking about, oh yes, we don't want no white man in our country. My dear, let me tell you something. It is best you walking among 200 white men sometimes than walking among 6 black people. You see? A man out of a job, a black man, he's the black man, you feel for him. One day, the boss man gonna tell you, could you find somebody, we need somebody to replace XXXX. Oh yes, no problem, my boss. You bring in Joseph or Mary. Now, you have a good relationship with your job, you have been respected by your boss, and you respect your boss. You know it's going to happen. This same individual you bring as a black man, sometimes it doesn't last you a year, you lose your job because of the same individual. So where racism come in?
As I said, we have to be careful. For me, it is who brings the food to the table.
I support you 100%, my dear. It's who brings the food to the table. You see? So I don't understand. How is it that those persons who criticizing white people and they're looking for passport, they're looking for visa, not to go to Soufrière, not to go to Anselore, is to go and harass the same white people, go and find jobs and things. So, you see? So that is to show you we should be very careful, just as you said, what we say, because we can't maintain ourselves. We depend on foreign investors, you see, to come in. So that is why the word you used early on by saying that we have to be careful, I believe that you should take a second and send this message back to these people out there who doesn't want to understand that we cannot move on our own. We need foreign investors to come in so that they could create jobs, because St. Lucians who have money, what do? They just have it in the bank so that the bank could lend to other people who believe in doing business. So tonight you saw how humble the Prime Minister. Yes. And it is not something that he's trying to play. That is the man.
Yes, that's natural.
That's natural. Yes.
He's always among his people.
All the time. I met with this man. This is what I was just about to say to him. Do you remember me? I come across this man in Barbados at Sandals. He is the father and a daughter of his. The man spoke to me about 10 to 12 minutes. You see, when the man heard me, he considered this have to be a Lucian. Yes. And he walked to me and we had a chat for about 12 minutes.
Imagine that.
And what do you think he put to me? He said to me, after I gave him my name, he said to me, Clement, this is what I want for St. Lucia. You see, this massive, because it is a form of putting bread into people's home. This is what these men are about.
Yes. And St. Lucians are aware of it. In spite of whatever they want to say about him being white. The proof is in the pudding, they say.
Well, this election, when we finish with Labour, because the plan that the Prime Minister have for this country and his colleagues, I am saying that these guys on the other side of the show, it will be a surprise to them, because they will realize that they have been fooling the people over and over, and now that they cannot fool the people anymore, and this country is going exactly where the Prime Minister said that he wants to take it to. By building a new country, and we have seen this starting, not in 5 years, I will say in 32 months.
It's amazing, huh? Today was just off the chain.
Especially.
Yeah.
You see, Brother Herod, I want to thank you for what you did today. You did pray for almost 45 minutes. You asked that in the Father's name, that this weather give us a break. And we did have a perfect break. So I want to thank you, Mr.
This is more than a break. This was broken. Oh my goodness.
You see, we believe in prayer. That is why whenever we pray, these fellas, they get angry. You see, they get pissed off. You see, because that is not in them. That is not in them. A bunch of liars. A bunch of, you know.
Bob Marley had said, me throw my card, me never call no foul.
You remind me of that girl. Thank you for refreshing my memory. Yeah. This wasn't a motorcade. This was all turnout people who want to see that this country move forward. You won't be seeing this crowd of people. We see this crowd of people because the people, they feel confident with what they have seen, not in 5 years, but in 3 years and 2 months. Because COVID took away a year and 8 months from us. And don't forget, the Prime Minister did said that. Give him 3 years. So if this man have done so much, why take leadership away from him to put into the hands of some men who have no plans for this country?
back. Any size, any size. Put them on their back, she could test him or she could eat her. Put them on their back. Any size, any size.
ready, sir? Yeah.
But when you think that people would be in their houses now, they're still out waiting on the motorcade to pass by. I did not expect that. I thought persons were, going indoors now and settling in. But persons are still out waiting on the motorcade.
For the whole of today, you see the people, like, today wasn't a working day for nobody. For the people, it's like they go, they'll check about it tomorrow in the bush. People want to see the excitement, exactly what is happening. What is the strength for the United Workers' Party? So the people make it their duty to spend time to see to it that tomorrow they could talk about what they saw, not what they heard.
Oh boy, so we've had a long day. We've been out since after 2 today on the road with the UWP Motorcade. It was phenomenal. It was exciting. There's so many ways that you could describe what took place in St. Lucia today with this motorcade. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree with me?
Well, I support what you said 100%, because seeing this with my 2 eyes, I never thought that this would have been the income, you see, of what I saw today. You see. So it is a pleasure. The people have make up their mind that they by the more. That is why they were out in numbers today, waiting for the 26th.
I can remember in 2016, just before they won the elections, they had motorcades, but none was ever this huge. I cannot recall seeing motorcades huge, which means that along with the supporters, there are joined, because they are now seeing what was promised. They are not led anymore by empty promises. Persons are getting wise now. Persons are no longer sitting down to politicians, give them tales, give them fables, executing the things that they promise. People are now looking for progress. People are now looking to go forward. And based on the fact that the UWP government has come forth on all the promises that they had laid out on the table to St. Lucians, I think they have now built a level of trust among the people. And in spite of what may be said in a negative way towards the United Workers' Party, they are moving ahead. They are the workers, they say, and their work has finally paid off.
You see, you hear this every day from members of the United Workers' Party, because these men know. What is it? Oh, is it? Because they have realized that the Labour Party is, when it comes to talk, you have to choose the Labour Party. But when it comes to work, you have to always put into mind that the United Workers' Party is the party that you should be involved with. The Labour Party is the party that our vote should be given to. Yeah. The Labour Party is not just a party with excitement, the UWP. That is a party that believes in progress. That is a party that believes in change, you know, and to give the people whatever they promise, they believe in that. That is why you find it that the Labour Party have so much to say about them, because they must be wondering, how is it that these men, the United Workers' Party, the team, how is it that they could perform so much and that we cannot do nothing? We can't even turn a stone back to front. And the United Workers' Party, you see, it's just a party of progress. So you have to give Jack his jacket, what is due to him.
Definitely. Well, the fight